Sunday, April 19th, 2020, evening edition. This is Darren Marchant reporting for the American Nomad News. I got a post on Facebook. One of those little posts about NASA. And it says, and I looked everything up, and, there is such a thing. Part of the assertion in this little post that I'm going to read to you, I don't know. But I'll read that, and then I'll read what I researched and found. Did you know a new Earth-like planet, Kepler-22b, has been discovered and has the highest probability yet of a planet to support life, says NASA. Okay, it's interesting. Support life. Okay. So I went and did my research. Kepler-22b, also known by its Kepler Object of Interest designation, KOI-087.01, is an extrasolar planet orbiting within the habitable zone of the Earth. I just ate a bug. Of the Sun-like star Kepler-22. It is located about 587 light years, that's 180 parsecs from Earth, in the constellation Cygnus. And that's from Wikipedia. So 587 light years is a lot of miles. That comes out to 3450753192712,817 miles. And that's from metricconvergence.org, light years to miles. NASA just smashed the record for the fastest human-made object. Its $1.5 billion solar probe is flying past the sun at up to 213,200 miles per hour. That's from Business Insider, NASA Parker Solar Probe, 2018. Okay, so at 213,200 miles per hour, how does that fit into the 587 light years? Well, okay, let's keep going. I looked up, NASA says that the exact length of days in the year is 365.2422 days in a year. That's from http://pumasa.gov/files//04_21_97_1.pdf. Okay. Similar site says 23 hours and 56 minutes per day from spaceplace.nasa.gov. So 56 minutes over 60 is 0.933. That's pretty easy to attach to 23. So that's 23.933 times 365.2422. That equals 8,741.3415,726 hours in 1 year. Okay, and I am not going to read that link where I found that. So 213,200 miles times 8,741.3415,726 hours equals, let's see here, that's hundreds, thousands, millions, 1,863,654,023.28 miles per year. Okay, using the fastest speed that a human object has done. That's okay. That's how far we can go in a year at that speed. So we take the 345 507-531-9271-2817 miles to this Kepler 22b, divided by 1,863,654,023.28 miles. That equals 1,851,606.11874 years travel time. Average life expectancy of a male in the U.S., according to Statista.com, statistics website, and there's a little disagreement. I think I saw 76 years, but this one's 80 years, so I use that because it's a real nice, easy, round number. It's pretty close. Okay. So 1,851,606.11874 divided by 80 equals 23,145.0764843 lifetimes to get to Kepler 22b. And that's a long time. That's a really long time. Why did I go all through that? Why did I just torture you guys with reading that stuff? Well, one, I can't edit these pages very well, so I'll try and see if I can jam that into the description. I think it'll fit. But what's the point? Why go to this much trouble? There's this thing, NASA, and a lot of the, that same cultural crowd has been passionately looking for habitable planets. And they're all a significant distance away. Every one of these planets that we're finding that's not solar is a long, long ways away. And we can't travel a light year in a year. We don't have light speed, right? That's a significant challenge. We don't even have the tiniest fraction of that, right? We got 200,000 miles per hour, something like that was the thing in the thing there. That means it's way more practical to start looking at, if we don't want all our eggs in one basket, if we don't want humanity to be just on Earth in case there's a disaster, and we lose humanity, that would suck, right? So let's not do that. That means we should manage our solar neighborhood, right? We start with the moon, build that into a gateway that gets us to the asteroids and comets and the other planets and their moons. And once we have something like that going, then what we can do is rise up into a non-planetary dependent species. This is a concept that we don't see in... I'm trying to put my shoe on while talking, and I've got 9 minutes on the clock here. I got a 15-minute limit because I don't have a phone. So, how do we go from Earth to managing the solar system? We take this thing in context that in our lifetimes, in the lifetimes of lifetimes of lifetimes, there's hundreds of lifetimes before we get to these other planets. Map them, yes. Talk about them, yes. Do the math, absolutely. But that definitely needs to be second to occupying and managing, developing our influence over the solar system. How do we set ourselves in a position where we can protect the Earth in a realistic level of guarantee. The logistics will speak for themselves. We are just one little planet spinning in the solar system. And it's a limited neighborhood. It's familiar to us. We have some idea of what's here. So what happens is we get off our butts and we get out into the solar system and we learn to manage it. That starts with logistics. And those logistics demand that we don't ship all of our equipment from Earth. That we start manufacturing our goods that we need to do the job in places like the Moon, Phobos and Deimos around Mars, asteroids. We can build hitchhiker probes and drop them on passing asteroids to spread our awareness around the solar system and to help us communicate. We can mine those objects which are in convenient locations, like asteroids we happen to catch on the way by, that we know are going to come back through the neighborhood like a bus on a schedule. And we can go to the Moon, and we can put radio telescopes on the backside. Once we build these habitats for humans and animals and plants, we can build them with backups of artificial life support. And we can make our world safe from the impact of asteroids. That's a big step. That's a big thing. I think we should do it. And that's the nature of much of the blogs that I've been putting, the vlogs, video logs that I've been putting in. I hope you comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate your time, and I'm signing out. This is Darren Marchant for American Nomad News.